Hey guys, how's it going, man? It's been a while. What's going on, Zed here? What's going on, Danny? What's going on, Tim? Hope you guys are doing good right now. Let me just finish setting everything up. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me know if I need to turn the volume up a bit. Do that. But I hope everybody's having a good day. It's been a while, right? It's been pretty busy since I came back from vacation. A lot of stuff, so haven't been streaming much, but still have been coming out with some videos for you guys. And also that newsletter. I hope you guys are enjoying the newsletter. But let's see what we have in store for today. We have big Nvidia earnings. Let me share my slide in a bit. But first, Nvidia's investors relations. Let me change viewpoint real quick. I mean, it's been crazy, right? For Nvidia, we have stock price is down about 4% today. Company's been killing it. What's going on, Michael? What's going on, Mom? And we can see, right? It's been today. It's been crazy. Stock dropped about 4%, down about $12 before earnings. This is a stock that's run up like crazy, right? We can see in the past month alone, Nvidia is up 30% in the past 6 months, a double bagger already. And this is one that I thought at 200 was looking expensive, and now, like someone said, at 290, it's looking pretty cheap. What's going on, Lisa? Jose is back. Let's see about that. All right, I mean, hopefully I can do a little bit more streams. It's been a little bit more beneficial for me to kind of stop streams for a bit and focus a little bit more on the other content. But Lisa, I think you're right. I think I have to come back to these streams. So fourth, Thomas, what's going on? We're not worried about Nvidia. Exactly. I mean, to be honest, I could care less how earnings do. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy. If stock price goes down, that's okay. I think in the 5 years, this is a company that's still pretty cheap. And if it goes up, I'll be pretty happy. So, I think that's the great thing about investing in strong companies like Nvidia is it doesn't matter where it goes today. It doesn't really change my thesis. The only thing I would find out is like, hey, AMD came out and stole every single technological information from Nvidia, or somebody came out and did that. Now that would be something scary. But I don't think they're gonna announce anything like that today. What's going on, Q? How's it going? But we can see this is a stock. I do expect now that after a nice crazy run up, if we don't see a pull down, I believe Nvidia for some time is just gonna stay still. It's just gonna stay quiet. Isn't gonna really move much. I mean, investors are already, in my opinion, investors are already expecting a nice beat, especially with things like the Metaverse, right? Meta Platforms, aka Facebook, came out in their earnings report and said they're going to be spending about $10 billion within the next year alone. So $10 billion on capex increase next year alone, just on things like data centers, like network components, and also in facilities, data centers, and we have network components from Mellanox. Mellanox continues to be a great acquisition in my opinion. They really brought them into the network component platform. Awesome job with Nvidia. Really, Q, you sold your full position, man. Q, either you might know something we don't know. Did you sell it today, Q? And 16 months, member. That's insane, Q. That is insane. Member for 16 months. I can't believe I've been doing YouTube for longer than that. I've been doing YouTube probably for like 36 months now. Q always coming in clutch with that. So, I mean, let's take a quick look at earnings. I wanted to look at their investors relations website. First, I want to look at just their last revenue, right? So right now for quarter two, which was their last quarter, they did about $6.5 billion in revenue. Gaming was about $3 billion. Data center was about $2.4 billion. And those are the biggest drivers. I'm pretty sure these are what investors are really focused about. They're going to see that, they want to see that data center growth. And I was taking a look here. We can see based on source from Visible Alpha, let me zoom in for you guys. Analysts are expecting about $6.8 billion in revenue. Remember, last quarter alone, they did about 6.5. So expecting about $300 million more in revenue this quarter. I'm guessing one of that big B is they're expecting a nice growth in data centers. But if I remember correctly, I think Nvidia mentioned, and this is where I have to go and look at my Jose. You started this subscription for 16 months. That's crazy. So actually, I'm gonna do something. Jose Najarro, Nvidia earnings. I want to check out my previous video. To Nvidia earnings stock analysis. This one was it 2 months ago? I'm just kind of curious. Hopefully I'm not promoting. I just want to see what my thoughts were last. I'm just trying to give myself a refresh of what I talked about in their last earnings. Is there anything I want to look at? Nope. What's going on, Big Bug? How's it going? I actually want to look at their outlook. I guess I didn't talk about guidance. I should have talked about guidance. Data center include growth. I think you said to the moon. Obviously, I think that should have been it, right? Starbuck. The whole video should have just said to the moon. I know one thing they mentioned is, I now remember, one thing they mentioned is the outstanding inventory. They were purchasing due to longer lead times through their supply chains. That's something to keep in mind of how our supply chains affecting right now. Let's see, we're working through progress. I don't think they're going to talk much about the ARM acquisition. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, if it does. Okay, nothing too crazy then. So like I said, right now investors are expecting about $6.8 billion in revenue. They're expecting about 2.7. You said one yellow flag. Q, what was the yellow flag that I mentioned? Do you remember? I wish I would have watched the video beforehand, giving myself an extra view. We can see, hopefully they release at 405. Normally it's at 405. I hope we don't wait too long. But what else is going on? Anybody buying anything in the market today? I mean, we have stock twits. Roku was down pretty big today. You can see Nvidia is down. Stone is taking a huge hit, down 33%. We can see, I think I've become more. I kind of ignored this for a while. I'm happy I have. Crocs. Whoops, I thought that was Crocs, but that's a crypto coin. Nothing else. I would say STEM. Globy. Is anybody in this one? I know. You said, "Oh no, I'm older than you." Globe. Is it Globe? I think one of these stocks was down about 25%. I forget which one it was. It was a e-commerce store, but definitely took quite a hit. Got Roku and C. Nice. Starbuck. You were actually the one that convinced me, even though you didn't convince me at all. But you actually gave me the idea to get a little bit more on Roku today. I mean, I was just on Twitter, right? And who was it? I think it was Beth. Perfect example of like why investors should not be. It's like we should all run away from Roku. Analysts think the company's 2x lead is about to end in a sudden and big way. That's how ridiculous it sounds. Look, Roku 2021 share of big screen, 31% Roku, right? It destroys Amazon, Samsung, LG, Android. And I mean, obviously those are some big players, but that lead is amazing. Obviously lost some market share in 32, but it doesn't seem like it lost market share because the other ones are picking up market share. It seems like just new players are coming in. I'm actually surprised that Xbox actually has a huge market screen share of big screen. Sergio, you bought Rivian recently. Nice. I mean, I know I've seen so much memes about that one. Definitely not one I'm touching at the moment. But I know it's done crazy returns, right? That's the Amazon backed EV company, right? But yeah, I haven't really focused too much on that one. Let's see, how else has the market been treating us today? So Stone took the biggest hit. We have Roku down 11%. I mean, I really think it's a great opportunity wise for Roku. Very rare do you see some of these stocks hit these this moving average? Tim, Roblox. Roblox is one that I don't know. I felt like every time I talked about Roblox, Tim, I liked it. I really did. I just kind of waited on it, and I regret that a lot. I feel like it was just right there. One thing I was always talking about was the advertising and how companies are seeing that. So Roblox is one I'm kind of upset I don't have. I'm 18% up. I just sent it to you. I'm not sure. I don't have Discord. It was right now. Q. I can't open it up. Discord usually, I don't know why. Discord breaks my damn computer. What's going on, Ricardo? How's it going? Q, what are you're 18 up today? 18% up today. Bought Roblox because of you. See, Sergio, so I know I wasn't lying. I kept talking positive things about Roblox. I was making sure. And it was just right there. It really was right there in front of us. I mean, it's a beast. And one of the things that I mentioned was going to be a huge winner for them was once they started to see an increase in higher age groups, and they are now. They are now people over 13 make up more than 50% of their user base, where before it was more than 50% was under 13. So that's one of my favorite things right now. We also have Good Food Market down over 25%. Is a random Fizz gonna appear in the room now that you said Good Food Market? Is that the one Fizz likes? I know it's food, but I always forget if it's Good Food Market or it's the mother food. Up and down like crazy. Yeah, it's definitely. Another one I'm really liking is PayPal. I really do enjoy PayPal right now. C Limited, one of my friends texted me and he's like, he's sad he missed that 300. That 300 was a great point in my opinion. Anything around right now doesn't look too overextended. This is a stock that defies gravity in my opinion. PayPal good. Celsius took a big hit. They need a new an energy drink. Pick that stock back up. What else? Nelly, Mercado Libre, also looking pretty attractive right now, in my opinion. Activision today got hit. I think today a lot of their team members kind of did a walkout. Definitely a bit scary, right? To kind of see talent kind of walk out. Makes sense. I'm not saying it doesn't make sense, but I can definitely see why stock price is still very, very volatile. Fastly taking a hit. Twilio. Twilio's another one that's looking attractive. I'm really, really liking it. I got C at 300. Also back in PayPal. I'm glad. I'm glad, Buck, when we have some similar thoughts, right? I think C definitely looked good at that price. I didn't add into. Normally, if I do an article on it, on the Motley Fool, I can't really. I can't purchase for X amount of days. So there are certain stocks that I have to wait before purchasing. But also back in PayPal. Nice. What else am I looking at recently? Disney, in my opinion, is one that, hey, if you can kind of withstand the slowdown right now, maybe next quarter might be pretty quiet, but I do like it in the price point. I think 2-3 quarters from now, subscriber growth in Disney Plus is going to pick back up with all these new releases that they're coming out with. I think Disney might be looking attractive too. Man, I haven't been here so much. Yeah. Yeah, so everybody should. I mean, it makes sense. If I'm sponsored by them, I have to meet with the restrictions, which is okay. I don't mind. Sometimes it helps me out, right? It gives me time to really think about a position. Also, Disney Plus Day or something. I think that happened already. Sergio, I think that happened this past Friday, where they announced the new shows. A lot of their shows kind of saw the lag because of COVID, that, hey, production got delayed. So with production being delayed, actual releases are being delayed. So we'll pick back up. Again, I think Disney for maybe a quarter might be quiet. I think if this December we have a few Star Wars shows. What's going on? I think you posted yesterday or 2 days ago on a comment wishing me back. Hey, you kind of wished it into existence. Welcome back. Thank you. GPN, you will like other than that. GPN. Q, is that a stock? You know, Q, today I don't think. I'm just waiting for Nvidia to report. Unity though, Unity. Already 7 months. Big buck coming in clutch. Appreciate it. I don't know if you saw Q. Q was like at 10 years already. Q has been a supporter for 10 years. He's running on his 11th year right now. Q was a supporter since before I even met him. Let's see. Yeah, Nvidia pretty quiet. Unity, it's been a monster. Unfortunately, I think all this metaverse talk. What's going on, Michael? How's it going? I feel like unfortunately all this metaverse talk has kind of really driven some of these stock prices to some crazy levels. And obviously I'm a holder, so I'm happy of Unity, but at the same time I don't want to see a chart like that. I mean, I know if something happens, if they trip on the rock or something, my portfolio might take a nice hit. But let's see what else we have here. CrowdStrike. I think CrowdStrike CrowdStrike was looking good. I mean, I wish I would have picked some up. It wasn't on my buy list. Roku wasn't either, but that one, it just looks so good. But CrowdStrike, some random analyst decreased its target price on it, brought it down a nice amount. CrowdStrike, I'm liking. Continue to increase that exposure whenever available at not crazy prices. Facebook also looking nice. But I think the metaverse, like I said, metaverse talk is still crazy. For me, that's why I invest in the Meta ETF. So are earnings out? Nope, not yet. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Unity can grow into a Disney of the cyber world. Yeah, Michael. I mean, I think one of my favorite things about Unity right now, Michael, is somehow, I don't know how, but they mentioned it, and I kind of watched the video on their recent acquisition. I forget what it's called. That company's called Wingex. What the heck is that? Unity acquisition. What is the company they just bought? Not Parsec. What is the company they just bought? Someone tell me. Unity YouTube. What is the company they just bought? Weta. I knew it was something like Meta, but Weta. So one thing they mentioned in this video, if you guys watch it again, I think I've watched it like 3 or 4 times just because it's a pretty good video. But one thing they mentioned about this Weta acquisition is that the ability that they're gonna bring products or their services to consumers, so not just to artists. And in my opinion, I'm just kind of fast tracking into here. In my opinion, I think they're gonna bring content creation to things like Avatar. Right now, it's really big in NFTs. We see kind of Coinbase kind of doing stuff like in the market with the NFT marketplace. I think Unity is looking at a way to grab, even though it's a short-term thing, but kind of grab into like creating avatars or stuff. And it's gonna use stuff like Weta to just bring regular consumers like you and I into their platform, which I think will be pretty impressive. And that's how they're gonna bring a lot new people to their platform. So let's see. Are earnings out for Nvidia? Not yet. Come on, just give it to me, Nvidia. Give it to me straight. So Nvidia earnings, like I mentioned, right now analysts are expecting about $6.8 billion in revenue. They're expecting about $2.7 billion in data center revenue. Can you just give us the answer? Third quarter analyst. So let's see. Being called to Ed. Which one's Ed? Is that from Activision? Not too familiar with this guy, Bobby K. Let's see, what else do we have? Ed of the Lord of the Rings. Yep. Peter. Yep. Weta. Thank you guys. You guys got it. So are earnings out? Are they out yet? I think it's gonna be and if you guys just get the link, I know sometimes the links go in another place beforehand, and I always forget to look. Financial info, Q3. It's so crazy. Q, what is the news with Stone? I know Jose likes it a lot. I don't know if I like it a lot, Q. I mean, if you look at my portfolio, I think it's like 1% of my portfolio. I haven't really looked at the news right now. So come on. Quarterly results. Yeah, active. It's crazy. I mean, that company has really, I mean, maybe not the whole company, but just the Blizzard department, right? It's the Blizzard department that's showing all those stuff. So are we gonna get Q3 stuff? I think it's 405 when they should, right? I think it should be. What's going on, Michael X Roth, my friends? Man, Michael, I know you've been talking about that one nonstop. I know you like it. There's so many stocks that I just want to research, but it seems like I don't have time, and I feel like that's always gonna be. So Nvidia right now, after hours, is up 0.3%. That I'm super bullish right now, guys. Up 0.3%. Free any release of announcements. What's going on, Tevex? How's it going? How's it going, guys? My name's Jose. I haven't been live streaming for some time. I'm sorry, but it's fun. You guys are actually reminding me how fun it is to live stream. So maybe I might not do it the 5 days or 4 days that I was doing it, but Curtis, how much of a downturn from here would you look at adding to Nvidia? I don't know, Curtis. To be honest, for me to really open up a position, I think it would be around in the low I would honestly hope in the 150s. I don't think we'll ever get there again anytime soon. In the 150s, that's where I would really go. And the 150, that's right before stock split. There hasn't really been any new news ever since the stock split, except maybe Facebook kind of moving into the tech. Actually, there has been. So it's maybe somewhere around the 200. Around the 200, in my opinion. Anything below that, if I didn't have a position, Curtis, it would be more of dollar cost averaging because of free trading, because of fractional trading. But this is already my number one position. It's roughly what I believe 12% of my portfolio right now. J Baldwin, haven't really looked at it. Stone is one that's a tier 3, one I haven't really taken a look at for some time. So don't have no informations about it. So Sniff, appreciate the donations. First day back and you're donating. I mean, now I feel like I have to do another one tomorrow, and stream tomorrow. But let's see, the stock I'm most invested in is Dicom Industries. I'm buying whenever there is 1 or 1.5% more of a dip. Interesting. I don't know it. I'm not sure, too familiar with this Sniff. Mind giving me a quick breakdown? Let's see, Q, 20% up because I sold my position. I think that's what's going to happen. All right, so Curtis, I already have a large position, add a bit more. Last time it was around 200. Would like more, but not exactly, Curtis. Right now would be more of those times where maybe just a small position, dollar cost average. But definitely now for me, not the time to open up big. Opinions about Alibaba, Anders Place. I haven't really taken an eye on too many Chinese stocks lately. There's just been too much movement in the Metaverse kind of way, and it's funny. I mean, I've been talking about gaming stocks like Unity, Nvidia way before this, and now they're getting some traction, which is pretty good. Facebook, for example. So that's where I'm really focusing my energy right now, Anders. So I haven't really looked at Baba too much. Ed, Cisco just fell off cliff. I mean, I hope we don't bring that energy here. Curtis himself, converse question. At which point do you say this valuation is nuts and start selling off a bit? That is a very important question, right, Curtis? At what valuations do I think Nvidia is crazy? I don't know. I mean, I think right now it already is, but so I do believe stock price can pull back down. Unfortunately, I think we're still at levels where, I don't know. I would say within the next 3 months, if it reaches $1 trillion market cap, it might be too early to the game, and it would probably give a nice percentage. So maybe at 1 trillion market cap, I would sell off. I would think it's nowhere near for it to be at those levels. Maybe, Curtis, but I mean, my opinion changes daily. Hey, do we have earnings presentations yet? Come on. They share anything? Have you guys seen anything? This company is just so cool. It really is. Like I said, if I go back to engineering, this might be a place I might send my resume. Who knows if they'll want me, but it'll be a place I would send my resume. Hey, Jose, what's going on, Doug? Just bought into Roku, almost aped into Nvidia, but stopped myself. Yo, aped into Nvidia. It's so crazy. The concept of aping. Funny. I think it might have been. I don't know. We'll see if that was the best move, right? Doug, I really like Roku. I did similar things to you. I kind of got into it today. I don't know. Might not join the call, Jose. I think the call starts at 5, right? It's at Thank you, Zine. They come out at 420. Appreciate it. So we, in the meantime, we can continue to talk. Pulling a TTF, ETCF. Yeah, I'm gonna join the call. I actually, so what's gonna happen is, guys, I'm gonna do a quick overview of the earnings. Then I have to jump in. I have to jump out really quick. I'll be back at 5 o'clock, and we'll listen to the 5 o'clock call if you guys want to listen to it with me. For those not familiar, we have 90 people watching. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Jose Najarro. I invest in companies like Nvidia. So that's why I'm doing update on Nvidia's earnings. This is actually my #1 position. And guys, if you can, please hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. But did I watch the GTC November 2021 keynote? I saw portions of it, right? Big Buck. I saw portions of it. I kind of fast forward. In all opinion, I think I was a little bit more excited about AMD's data center presentation, where the Omniverse was a lot about the future. I really wanted to hear more about products. Obviously, that wasn't what GTC was about. So I did watch it. It actually makes me more bullish in learning companies, softwares like Unity. So after watching that GTC keynotes and some of it, I started taking some classes and actually downloaded Unity platform to just start to learn it a little bit more. How dependent do we think Roku is on third parties such as Google, YouTube, allowing their content on their platform? I don't. So with Curtis, I mean, I think, yes, right now they're having these issues with YouTube. I think with YouTube, not too big of an issue. Obviously, some form of yellow flag. But overall, they're seeing strong growth still in users. I think if multiple big third parties start to leave, that's going to be bad news. But Roku also provides them with great moves like advertising within the platform. Give me 1 second. I think some of these platforms need Roku. They need Roku a lot right now, and the ability to advertise in the video sector. I mean, Roku collects its own information as well, which makes it a strong advertising platform as well. Google also benefits from putting YouTube on Roku. Think of it that way. Yeah, I think so. Right. I mean, it sucks. I think it's a two-way street for both of them. They both kind of need each other. They both benefit from each other. Yep. Thank you. Yep. I know it starts at 5. I'm just waiting for the presentation real quick. Mystical Mamba. I got into Nvidia at 288 because I was feeling bullish. LML. Good idea or bad idea? Not sure, Mystic. We'll find out in the next few minutes if that was a good idea or a bad idea. Sniff, you don't look so today, Sniff. I mean, I don't know if I can give it back to you. I have to see. I'll give it back to you, Sniff. Right now, I'm really just focusing on earnings for Nvidia. That's the only thing I'm doing today. Sniff. It's been a while since I've streamed. I'll definitely send that back to you, Sniff. I won't forget. I think I can refund it back to you. I haven't really looked at it right now. And right now, I'm just waiting for Nvidia. So let's see, what else do we have? Big Buck. I got Nvidia 280. So we'll see, Mystic. Bad one. If it's a bit bad or good call. I've been using Roku products since 2016, which I got it for free with Sling TV, and it's my favorite device to use overall. My dad uses Roku TV. I mean, I personally don't. I use Nvidia Shield. If there's a platform you guys want, if you guys don't have a Roku, I definitely would say get the Nvidia Shield. It's amazing. That's the one I use. I have it on both my TVs. Yeah, Q. Roku needs to make sure that they are pre-installed on new smart TVs. And they're expanding into new regions, right? I mean, their new TVs are reaching like Latin Americas, which is pretty impressive in my opinion. Doug bought some stone today as well, Q. Did Q buy some too? Sniff, you don't have to. I apologize, Sniff. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll try to be on. We can get it done. Him before I went to AMD at 85, thanks to you, Jose. But after Nvidia, the TTD is my second most performing stock. TTD has been killing it, right? That one has done amazing. AMD at 85. I can't believe AMD is at 150 right now, right? I mean, that is impressive. Another monster. I'm excited for that acquisition of Xilinx. Super pumped about that. Give me 1 second, guys. Keep seeing. I use Entry TV. That's what Sony uses. So let's see. Nvidia. We got 5 more minutes. Michael, yes, I am. I still have shares of that. Very small position. Haven't really added onto it, Michael. Into it. TVEX, you bought Nvidia 1 year ago as my first big investment. Congratulations. Nice. Depending on the report, I way buy more stock. Nice. Nvidia is definitely, it's my #1 company. I don't know when my first purchase was. Unfortunately, when I first started investing multiple years ago, I believe that it was only a one winner scenario. So I invested in AMD. Luckily, AMD did amazing. AMD has been one of my golden goose. I bought AMD at $7. I sold some around like 20, but I got back in at like 25. So not much of a miss there. I always used to think that it was a one-way street, that only one of these people can win. Until like I think 2 years ago, I really became more bullish in Nvidia. And it has done amazing for me. I love Google, but their TV is bad when I compare it with YouTube, in my opinion. Earnings are out. Bro, are they? Oh, thanks. Let's see. I just want to see movement. And let's take a quick look. They have financial info. See anything there? SEC filings. Did they share anything? They haven't shared anything yet. What's your expectations for Nvidia today? To be very volatile, Doug. That's what I'm expecting. Anders, did you lie to me? How do you tell me it's out and I don't see it anywhere, huh? Anders, is this how you're gonna do me? You're telling me Nvidia's earnings are out. I'm all excited, super excited, and I don't see anything yet. But Doug, yeah, that's what I expect for Nvidia right now. I expect it to be very, very volatile. But remember, let's take a quick look. Right now, the company is expecting to have about $6.8 billion in revenue. And they expect to have about $2.7 billion in data center. So a good portion of money coming in from their data center market. Anders, come on, man. How are you gonna do me like that, Anders? Telling me they're out. So let's see. What are your guys' thoughts on Nvidia? Are you guys expecting a drop? Is anybody here expecting a drop from Nvidia? Let me know right now. What market caps do you think Nvidia will have in 10 years, Jose? That's pretty crazy. I don't know, Tavex, right? Because I think in 10 years, so much can change in technology. You can't add link. Just give me the... Even if you put a space in it, put a space on the .com and... I think Nvidia will drop 5%. Ed, that's crazy. Record revenue, 4.7 billion up. All right, thanks. Add to Discord. Yeah, add it to Discord. Let's see. Someone share it on the Discord link for me. Good point. Don't people spamming this on StockTwits? They're spamming it on StockTwits already. Did anybody share it? Nvidia earnings call. I didn't get anything. You guys need to share me something. Come on, I'm on thing. Let's take a quick look. StockTwits. What do you have for us, StockTwits? So Nvidia right now, post market up 1%. This should be all right. So Nvidia Core 3 estimate. Nope. Come on, guys. You know I gotta be careful with StockTwits, because they might post something that I really could care less about. Good luck to everybody. It's up. It's up. It's up. It's up. It's up. All right. So Nvidia is up right now about 0.82%. Those are some great wins. How was Nvidia's earnings today, EMEA? That's what I'm trying to find out. That's what I'm actually trying to find out. And why can't they have a great presentation? And you guys, I mean, you guys on Discord, if you have it, let me know. I think they have a freaking timer on their website where they're gonna show us at, let's see, Nvidia not out yet. That's false. Yeah, all right. See, man, you guys are lying to me. All right, we'll wait it out. 420. Come on, shift F5. Man, what's wrong with Nvidia? You should know I'm live streaming, and they should just be like, hey, here's more information. Oh my god. Nvidia long. What's going on, Dave Dilza? It's here. Where is it? I mean, you guys. Stock info, news. Hey, where am I? I don't even know where I'm at. Investors. Yo, why am I not seeing it? Margin up. Man, can someone just send me the damn freaking link? It's on Bloomberg Terminal. I don't got money like that. I feel your pain, Jose. Shift F5. Really? Really, you're gonna do me dirty like that? Stock is ripping. Oh my god, you guys are like teasing me right now. After hours, stock price is up 3.2%, but it's up to levels it was just seen. Come on. Yo, what the heck, man? All right, can someone actually... All right, Sign, do you have it? $7.1 billion in revenue. Did it really do 7.1? There's no way. Count from 10 slowly. 10 to 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. That's fast enough. Did I do it super fast? Revenue, that's insane. That is some strong numbers right there. All right, Sign, Jin, why did Nvidia go down today? David Rodriguez, I don't know. I wish I knew. Market is just the way it is, right? Need Nvidia AI to find earnings report. Need Nvidia to freaking post it. All right, that's what I need. How do they not post it yet? Is this surprise? I mean, 7.1 billion versus the 6.8. Yes, but that's a nice jump up. Record revenue for sure. I want to see what's broken down. Where did they see most of that growth? Jin, do you know what was their data center? I could, in all honesty, I could care less about earnings per share right now. Jin, do you know what gaming revenue is and what data center revenue is? Market gonna try and break this all-time highs. I'm not sure. We'll see. Freaking earnings, yo. Yo, I've never gotten so upset in my life. Yeah, I actually have. I get pretty upset. But today, I have not gotten this upset. Just freaking waiting for this thing. 6.4 billion. Is that for expected for the upcoming quarter? Ted Shaver. Finally, here we go. The Nvidia quarterly trends. This is all I really want to care. So gaming. Gaming is $7.1 billion in revenue. Let everybody just clap with me. I want everybody to clap with me. 7.1 billion. Congratulations, Nvidia. So we can see strong growth in gaming, about $200 million there. YouTube is amazing. I don't even have to refresh this page, and Jose does it for me. So we can see data center up big. It's up huge, right? So data center last quarter was 2.3 billion. Now it's 2.9 billion. I appreciate everybody. Can we get a clap emoji? I don't know if we can, where we can find that. Get a clap train going on. Clap. Search for emoji. Interesting. So two things I saw. Thank you for that. Big Bug, appreciate it. Appreciate the support and the big hippo clapping. So we can see gaming revenue is 3.2 billion, up a nice amount. Data center took the biggest jump. Even the professional visualizations was also up, which I think is interesting for sure. I mean, I guess more workstations are being built right now. The automobile industry, I think, in all honesty, it's kind of worrying me a little bit for companies like Sorens. Just to see if what's happening in the automobile industry. OEM and others is 234. OEMs and others, this includes their crypto mining cards. So I wonder if they have any explanation of what they see there. But let's see, maybe we can jump into it. Data center revenue was up, driven by sales of their Nvidia Ampere. Great. Gaming revenue was up 42%. Higher sales from their GeForce GPUs. Great. Nearly all our desktop Ampere shipments are light hash rate in our efforts. I actually just picked up a new laptop with their new 3000X series. Okay, note tip for adding up more. Automobile revenue was up 8% from a year earlier and down 11% sequentially. Was due to the ramp of self-driving programs, while a sequential decline was related to automobile maker supply constraints. I do believe I'm still going to see a bit of a decrease in Sorens, something to keep in mind out. The sequential decline primarily reflects the lower CNP, which is their cryptocurrency mining processors decline. I wonder why this segment has taken quite a decline. I'm pretty sure people are still out there buying cards. The great thing though is that they don't affect it too much right now, in my opinion. So that market is volatile. Let's see what else they talk about. Pending acquisition of ARM. The ARM acquisition is subject to customary closings. They are seeking regulatory approval in the United States, the United Kingdom, and US. So no major updates there. For the fourth quarter, they're expecting revenue of $7.4 billion. I mean, it's why am I not 100% in Nvidia? That's the real question, right? I think that's the question I have to ask myself. Jose, thank you. So I mean, right now I'm gonna listen to the call. I don't think there's anything worrisome right here. Cash and cash equivalents, marketable securities, about 19 billion, plenty of cash at hand. So what I am gonna take a quick look at later on are margins. Understand why their GPUs in the cryptocurrency kind of saw a decrease. Is it more of supply chain issues? I could really care less, but I really or are just crypto miners still focusing on their main cards? So those are, I think, the major things I'm gonna be keeping an eye out. The Nvidia dividend is hilarious. It is pretty funny, guys. And also, guys, if you're new to here, make sure to sign up to that newsletter. It's free, and I post all the presentations I have for free. So Nvidia is up 3% after hours. What was this company's high? It was around 310, 308. 308. All right. All right, guys. So, I mean, I appreciate this. I'm gonna jump back in at 5 o'clock for the call. I do have to go for 30 minutes. I just really want to do a quick overview on their earnings. Earnings were great. I don't think there's anything for me to worry about right now. Not that I was worried about anything. Guys, make sure to subscribe. But I will be back at 5 o'clock where we'll listen to the call together and we can like listen to Mr. Leatherman Jacket himself. So take care, guys. I'll see you in a bit. But for now, I have to sign off. 350 tomorrow? I don't think so. I don't think so, Lee. I think a lot of this was priced, and that's what we're seeing. Stock price up 3% on huge guidance beat and huge guidance beat and huge revenue beat. And the company is only up 3% right now. I think this company was pretty much priced to perfection already. Any other company that would have done something like this, stock price would have easily been up over 10%. But I think it's just so much excitement with the metaverse and all stuff like that, that, hey, company right now just up 3% tells me that this company was kind of priced to perfection. But guys, like I said, I'll be back in about 30 minutes and we can listen to the call together. But in the meantime, take care. See you guys later.